Hi there, thanks for joining me for this core workout today. I'm Nadine, and this is called Killer Core, but don't let that scare you away. I'm going to give you lots of options as we go. It will be a very challenging workout if you follow it from beginning to end, but I really encourage you that if you haven't done a class like this, or you have some weaknesses, especially in your low back area, that you're going to really take it at your own pace, and you're only going to do what works for you. So if something doesn't feel right, then it's not right. So you need to adjust, or take a break, or do something else. Okay, so you need a mat or something soft for the floor. That's all we're using today. We're going to be on the floor most of the time, and I would suggest you have a glass of water or a water bottle close by. Feel free at any time to take a break, to pause the workout, make any adjustments that you need, and then join back in. Or if you only want to do part of the workout, that's fine, no problem. You can do as little or as much as you want. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start seated, and if you want to sit kind of sideways to me so you can look at me sideways, that's probably the best position, but whatever works best for you. So we're going to sit up nice and tall to start, hands behind the thighs, shoulder blades down and back. Now we're going to be here for a minute or two. Feel free to fold up your mat if you need more cushion for your tailbone, or if you need to go get a cushion and put like a thin cushion would work for that. Okay? So we are going to warm up as we go. We're going to sit tall, draw navel to spine, chest is open. We're going to round the back. So take it down, kind of scoop out through the abdominal area, and then lengthen and sit tall. Do it again. Round and sit tall. Open up the chest again. And one more time. And sit nice and tall. So what we're going to do now is we're going to let go, and we're going to go all the way to the floor. So we're going to go down and then up. Rounding up and sitting tall. Good. Do it again. That's slow. And then we'll speed it up. If you need a little help, you can give yourself a boost by pushing against the floor. Let's go faster. Here we go. Down and round up and lengthen. One vertebrae at a time. And here we go. Two more. One more. Hold it up, round the back, tuck the chin, and then sit up nice and tall. With heels on the floor, we're going to maintain that length through the torso. We're just going to recline a little bit, holding on and drawing navel to spine. Okay, so you want to avoid this, the chin, and the rounding of the back. You can hold on. Good. If it's too much in the tailbone, then just come up a bit more. And if you want a little bit more of a challenge, here you go. We're not holding it for long. We still want to warm up. Ready? Here we go. Round down. Rest your head with a slight chin tuck. Okay, with the low back on the floor, we're going to extend the legs. Here we go. From the knee, we've got this leg extension, and it's really important to keep the low back on the mat. You've got some options here. If you need a little more support, feel free to put your hands under your low back. Okay? And again, the goal is to straighten the legs. We're getting some warmth here through the quads, stretching the hamstrings. Awesome. Good. Now if you want to add, you can add this lift. Again, keeping the chest open and the chin off the chest. 4 more. Good. Exhaling as you lift. There's 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Just pause for a little stretch. Good. Now we've got the length of the spine against the mat. We're going to take the legs out with feet flat. You can imagine you're putting your feet up against a wall. We've got the knees right over top of the hips. I'm going to get you to place your hands on your thighs and then push your legs into your hands. We're going to do this first one really short. The goal again is to get the low back down and resist. So you're pushing in and pushing away. So you're working against the legs and the arms. And breathe. So pace your breathing. Let your head rest. Keep your shoulder blades against the floor. Take a break at any time. Whew. Good. 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2. Now, feet down on the floor. We've got our hips, our knees, and our feet in line. We're going to do a bridge. Okay, so it's up and down. Arms are resting. Head is resting. Awesome. Your feet are right under your knees or somewhere close, like that. So we're going to go 3, 2, hold it, and bring it down. Do it again. Up and up. Oh, I forgot to hold it. Let's do 2. Here we go. Up, 1 more. Now hold it up, and you're gonna round down 1 vertebrae at a time. Do it again. Up for 2, and then hold this 3rd one up, and round down 1 vertebrae at a time. Excellent. Do it again. Up, up, and hold it. Now if you want to add some arms in here, you can. Here we go. Up, up. Now hold this one, and 1 vertebrae at a time. Real slow. Do it again. Up, down, hold this one, and 1 vertebrae at a time. Last time, here we go, up, up, and hold it, and bring it down. Nice. Bring your knees in again. We've got the knee over top of the hip. Remember those flat feet, low back in the mat. We've got the hands against the thighs. I don't really have a name for this exercise, all right? So shoulder blades down and back, but you remember it from before. Okay? And you're pressing. Again, if I was to let go, my knees would come in. And if I were to let go my legs, my arms would go out. So again, keep the low back down and breathing. Feel free to take a break at any time. Woo! You decide how hard you want to work with this. I start to shake a little bit. That's normal. But if there's any discomfort in the back, you need to stop. Now watch this. We're going to go 1 arm, 1 leg like this for 2 counts. And then back and press. Other side. And resume that press. Woo! 1 more time. That, of course, is optional. Now let's hold it here. Watch this. We're going to go side to side. Hands are free, so you don't want to press against the head. All right? Chin is off the chest. To modify this move, you're just here. Or take a break. All right, now you've got this option of going faster. Woo! Good. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Rest your head. Nicely done. Good. That's a challenging exercise. If you need to take a break through that, because we will do another set. You know, you can do part of it. You can just watch it. You could do something different. Give your legs a hug. Woo. Awesome. Good. Woo. Now let's put those feet down. So heels toward the back side. We're just going to do a reverse curl. So when you use your abs to lift the low end off the floor. So we don't want to rock or swing the legs. It's very controlled. You can put your hands behind your head or beside you. Or you can put your hands here and use your arms a little bit to help. Let your head rest. For those of you that want a little more intensity, you're going to bring it in and then extend legs 1 at a time to start. Make sure you keep your low back down. If you want more of a challenge, then you can take both legs. Whew. But that's only if you can keep your low back down here on the extension. It's imperative. The low back has to stay down. To modify, keep it in close. We've got 1 more. Then we're going to do that bicycle exercise again, right here, side to side. You'll notice I'm not pushing or pulling on my head. So hands are free. I've got that rotation going on right here, side to side. Keep going at that speed or faster. Woo! Remember, you can take a break. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Woo! Feet come down. Extend the legs, extend the arms, point and reach. Woo! Nice work. And then relax. Just let everything relax. Our next exercise is called a full roll-up. I encourage you just to watch the first one so you know what I'm doing here. Join in if you know what's going on. Here we go. We're going to go up. In the center, we're going to hinge forward. And we sit tall again. And then we round down 1 vertebrae at a time. So round up. lengthen and hinge toward your feet. Sit tall. Down. You can always use your arms to help you up and down. Woo. Or feel free instead just to do a low crunch. Okay? Woo. Here we go. Up, extend, and reach. And then sit tall, and one vertebrae at a time coming down. Up. Woo. So why don't we do 2 more of those? If you've had enough, you can stop and just wait. And last one. Here we go. Let's hold it up. Hold that hamstring stretch. Try not to lock your knees. Might need to pull up your pants like I do. Woo. Good, just enjoy that stretch. Now, this next exercise, we're gonna do is take our feet about the width of the mat. And if you don't have that mat, you're taking your feet about like this, a little wider than shoulder width. Okay, you wanna sit up nice and tall. You could imagine you're up against a wall where the back of your head and your shoulder blades and your low back touch. So you wanna draw the navel in, so navel to spine. Woo, and I'm already tired just sitting like this. If you struggle, if you're here and you're unable to sit up nice and tall, then bend your knees a little bit. Okay, so instead of this, I'd rather you do this. Shoulder blades are down and back, toes toward the ceiling, really lengthening through the spine. You can bring your arms up to the side or here. We're gonna twist for 2 counts, back to center. Other way, center, and then again. Try not to move your arms apart from your body. You're moving from here. So even if you tuck your hands in close here, you're only moving from the waist. Woo, 2 more. 1 more time. Back to center, and then relax. Woo, that one always looks so innocent, but it is tough. It is tough, especially with all that proper form, those legs extended, sitting up with that awesome posture. Good job. We are going to do another one, another set, but first, just take your legs a little wider. Let's do a quick stretch. I like throwing in stretches as we go. It's kind of here and there. Whew. Good. So back into that position for 1 more set. Call this one the Pilates twist. I learned it from my Pilates training. Toes are up toward the ceiling. If you want to make it harder this time, contract your quads so the heel lifts off the floor a little bit. Now sitting up tall, remember that wall. We're up against a wall. Oh, just that is a lot of work. And that might be enough for you. You can take a break. Remember at any time, arms are outstretched or in front, crown of the head toward the ceiling. Here we go, 2 counts. Center. Woo. Good, again, you don't want to force it with your arms. This is coming from the middle of your body. Let's do 4 more. It's 1. Woo. It's 2. Careful not to shrug the shoulders. And 1 more time. And relax. Wow. Let's do that stretch again. One side and then the other. Good. Woo. And we are kind of back to where we started from. This is how we started. Let's give the legs a hug. Let's sit tall. Let's take the arms behind the back. Open up through the chest. You can extend your arms. You don't have to. Part way or all the way. It's up to you. So we're going to do this V-sit 1 more time. We did it early on and we only held it for about 10 seconds. Let's hold it longer now. Okay, so again, shoulder blades down and back. You might need more cushion for your tailbone. It's up to you. You can hold on. You can keep your heels on the floor or bring them up. You can let go. Woo, if that works for you. Now remember, some things that happen, chin comes in, we get rounded in here. Try to avoid that. Really lengthen. And if you want more, the legs go out. Woo, let's take it in and out. Now, if you want, you can put your hands right here. Woo, yeah. 4 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip over to our hands and knees. Now is a great time to grab a drink. Okay, make any adjustments you might need to make. All we're gonna do is flip it over like so. But I am going to take my own advice. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. And we're gonna be on our hands and knees. If you have any issues with weight on your knees or your wrists, I'm gonna give you options. And if I don't give them to you quick enough, just take a break or do something else that you know that works really well for you. We've got hands right under the shoulders. Elbows stay soft, so try not to lock out your elbows. Keep them a little bit bent, a little bit soft. We've got hips and knees in line. Pull abs in, so navel to spine. Your back makes a nice flat table. Okay, now extend, drop. We're gonna move here a little bit. We're gonna come forward, down, up, and back. Forward, down, right? So it's a push-up, but I really want you to start thinking about your planks because we're gonna do a few planks. Abs are pulled in, we're really strong through the middle. Here's 4. If you want, you can hold the stretch, or you can just do push-ups, straight up and down. 2 more. Ooh, 1 more. And hold it back. Good, and when we do this stretch, if you find any discomfort in the shoulder, just bring your arms in. Okay, so you can adjust that if you like. Awesome, now we're gonna walk it out on our elbows. We've got the elbows right under the shoulders. You can stay on your knees to modify the plank, or you can take it to your toes, to a full plank. We wanna keep a nice smooth upper back, and we're pulling in here. All right, so we're not swaying. We want to avoid swaying for sure. We also want to avoid this, right? So we're like parallel, like a coffee table. You don't want to hold your breath, so keep breathing. This first one's a practice round. If you want to make it more challenging, bring your legs together. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your butt muscles. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5. At any time you can go to your knees, at any time you can take a break. All right, 4, 3, 2, now let's all take it down. Pause for a little stretch. Ooh. Good, hands under the shoulders. We're gonna do 1 slow push up to full plank. You can stay on your knees or go to your toes. Here we go, nice and slow. Excellent, good job. Bring it down, back it up. Hands again are under the shoulders, knees and hips are in line. Abs are in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 arm, opposite leg. Ready, here we go, thumbs up. And just touch down. Do it again. Now an alternative to this is just 1 arm, no legs, or just 1 leg, no arm. Ready, now we're gonna switch sides. Switch it up. Thumbs up, elbows are soft. Keep the leg and the arm straight, the back flat. Ooh, and we're careful not to sway in the middle. Now switch again. Here we go. Ooh. Nice, you want to maintain alignment from the crown of the head to tailbone. Now hold it. Woo. Maintain your balance and pulse. If you need to stop, stop. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're not going to take a break. We go right to the other side. Go slow. Remember, thumb is up. Just touch. The goal here is to keep everything strong through the middle. Woo. Now hold it and pulse. Up, down. Woo. Yes, 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Sit it back. Woo. Little stretch for the glutes. If it's becoming too much in the low back, then maybe do less as we go, or you could stretch it out now and call it a class for the day. Call it your workout for the day if you need to. Hands under the shoulders, round the back, tuck the chin. Flat back. Here's our next plank. We're coming down onto our elbows again, walking it out. Elbows under shoulders. You can stay on your knees or go to your toes. Woo. At any time, feel free just to go to the stretch. Okay? So I call this next move a walking plank. We're gonna come up on our hands and then back to our elbows like this. Up, up, down, down, up and up. We'll do 2 more this way. 1 more, and then you're gonna go in the other direction. Lead with your other hand for 4. There's 3. Woo. 2. 1. Hold it on your elbows. Woo. Bring your thighs down again, pelvic girdle down. Another pause for a quick stretch. Looking straight ahead. Remember the length here. Try not to shrug the shoulders. Good, bring it down. We've got another slow push-up to plank. I know I call it killer core, but there's a lot of arms here right now too. Slowly come up. Yeah, good. Now watch this. We've got one leg, then the other. If it's too much on your wrists, you can try this down on your elbows. It's a little trickier with the leg moves. Woo, good. If you want more intensity, you can pick up the pace. Those abs strong. Woo, yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Back it up a little, round and tuck. Flat back. Good, curl the toes under. Let's push it up. Let's just come off our hands for a minute. Let's extend the legs. Now, if you want to get a hamstring stretch here, this is a perfect time for it. You can keep your hands down here or on your shoelaces or up on your shins or up on your thighs. So they're lengthening through the back of the thigh. Just careful not to push on your knees. Good. Let's bend the knees. So we're going to lift the chest up. We're going to sweep and reach. Woo. So I'm going to sit the bum back. Right? It's a squat. Really, it's a squat. I've tricked you into doing a few squats with me. Heels are down, toes straight ahead. Last 4. 3, 2, last one, hold it up. Woo, let's go for the stretch. Well done, great work so far. Get the arms behind the back. Open up. Good, can you handle one more plank with me? Let's do one more. If you've had enough, stop now. You know, go do something and come back for the end. All right, so back out onto our elbows. Elbows are right under the shoulders. You can stay on your knees or go to your toes. Right, good. Squeeze your legs together so your legs come together. You squeeze them together and you squeeze your glute muscles, your bum muscles, okay? Keep your abs in. You can imagine you're wearing a belt, you've cinched it half a notch. So pull it in. You keep breathing. Keep a nice smooth upper back. Okay, so this plank has some push-ups attached to it. So if you want to join me or stay there on your elbows, we're going to go down slow, up slow. Exhaling as you lift. You can stay on your toes or go down to your knees. Again, exhale at the top. We're going to go faster for 8. 8. 7. Try to maintain the alignment through the spine. Try not to let your head drop. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Hold it up. Press it back. Nice. Just a quick reminder, it's always better to modify or stop than to continue with improper form. Okay, so if you feel you're losing your form, take a break and make adjustments. Let's take both hands to one side, drop the chest. And other side. Back to center. We're going to step 1 foot forward. So what I want to do here is do a couple of stretches that work really well in this position. Then we're going to turn it over again. Finish up with a little more work and some more stretches. And then we'll be done. You've got your knee in line with the heel. The back leg's extended. You want to feel the stretch up here through the hip flexors. Ooh, let's take a big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Circle the shoulder blades. Down and back. And then if it's okay for you, we'll go to this one more time and slowly release. Let's bring it down and switch sides. So that back leg comes forward, forward leg goes back. Again, just a reminder, knee and heel in line, back legs extended. You can keep your hands down low or bring your hands up to your thigh. Ready, big breath. Exhale. And then just pull back. And in front. You can drop your chin and then release. Awesome. Come on down. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie right down. We're going to do one exercise on our stomachs and we're going to flip it over and finish up. So here we go. Hands are extended, thumbs are up, chest stays down, toes are pointed. We're going to lift one arm and the opposite leg. So we're just lifting limbs right here. You've got some options. You could do just arms or just legs. You could do both arms, no legs, or both legs, no arms. Okay, now here's another option. Both arms, both legs. Any trouble, any discomfort in the low back, then I encourage you to stop, modify, take a break, stretch it out. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold it halfway? Palms down. Really point your toes, lengthen through the leg. Palms down, little flutter from the shoulder and the hip. Make it smaller. 3, 2, and 1. Stop. One last push up to plank on your toes or your knees. Nice work. That is so good. Take it down and we're turning it over again. Okay, just to finish up with the last few things. Feel free to grab another drink. And then join me back when you're ready. We're going to come back here. We're going to go over a few of the exercises we've done, and then we're done, and we'll stretch it out. Here we go. So let's go back to the reverse curl. We've only done one set. That's this one. Up and down. You can rest your head in your hands. You can put your hands beside you or hands behind the thighs to help out a little bit. Remember, there's no swinging or rocking. This is full control, no momentum. If you want that extra, here it is. Either alternating legs or both legs. Make sure the low back stays down. Whew. Good. 4 more. Last 3. 2, and 1. Now, we're going to make it smaller and faster. We go up, down, lift, lower. You'll notice my hands aren't touching my head. So there's no pushing or pulling with arms. Now, bicycle. Remember this one. Side to side, side, side. Faster is optional. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good, slight chin tuck, the head is resting. Got the length through the torso. Shoulder blades down. Let's take our legs out. We've got this one more time. The knees right over top of the hip, feet are flat, hands are here. You push your legs into your hands. You make sure the low back's down on the floor. There's no rounding up the low back. Good, remember last time we moved one arm and the same leg and then switch. That's optional. Feel free just to hold it in place. You don't have to add the movement. Whew. 4 more. Keep the low back down. Of course, you don't have to go that far. You could always just go part way. 2 more. And 1 more. Whew. And then hold it. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then give your legs a big hug. Woo. Maybe there's someone or a few people that you really miss hugging these days. You can hug your legs and pretend it's them. You can stay there or take your hands up to your feet or your ankles and continue with that stretch. Nicely done. Ooh. Good. Take the low back down. Quick little inner thigh stretch. You can keep your knees bent or extend your legs. Head stays resting. Then bring it in. We'll do a figure 4. So you're going to place your ankle on your thigh, okay, and rest it there. Okay, if you're not sure, the ankle's on the thigh. You're getting the stretch through the glutes. Another option is just to bring it to the floor. 4, 3, let's switch legs. You want to let that top leg rest and focus on your breathing. Take some deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the nose or the mouth. Nice. Good. We're going to bring the feet down. Extend the legs, point the toes and reach. So we're going to do that full roll up a few more times. I'm going to give you some options. So feel free just to do the crunch, chest open, okay? Or you could do a sit up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Or you can do the full round up with me. We did this before, and hinge, and then come back, sit tall, 1 vertebrae at a time. We go down, round. Lengthen, hinge forward to get that really nice hamstring stretch, and down we go again. Up. Whew. Last one, bring it up, and hold that stretch. Good. Whew. Nice job. Now just on one side, we'll do a quick few stretches. Stretch the quad. You can hold it here on the floor or stay here on your hand or your elbow. Your elbow's directly below the shoulder. Try not to sink. We don't want to lose our alignment. Maintain that nice alignment. Ooh. Good. Take that leg. We'll do a side stretch, reaching up and over. Got the back of my hand against the inside of my foot. And then bring it up. Bring that leg around. We'll just do another quick glute stretch. You want the bum right down on the floor, sitting tall. Bring the knee in toward the chest. If you're struggling to sit right down, you can extend that leg. Sit down, sit up. Shoulder blades down and back. So great for the glutes. You can stay there or add the rotation, just looking over the shoulder. And release. Same 3 stretches on the other side. Here we go. Quad stretch. With your options. You want to feel it right through the front of the thigh. Try not to pull on the foot. You don't want your knee ahead of the hip, so gently pull it back. same leg. Big side stretch. And then bring it around. Again, remember you've got those two choices. You can keep that bottom leg bent, but make sure you can sit right down and sit up nice and tall, or extend the leg. Woo. With your best posture. You can stay there, or add the rotation. Excellent. Either cross-legged or with your feet in front of you, sitting up nice and tall. Let's go one way and then the other way. Thanks for joining me today. If you found that's not enough for you, you can always start again. You can go back to the beginning or halfway through to add. If you need to add to that, I think that would be a great core workout in combination with a little bit of cardio or something else beforehand or afterwards. Take that arm across. Feel free to share with a friend. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks again for joining me. Take care and bye for now.